A few years ago, I read a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I hope some of you have read it. And I think at that time, I started understanding that I understood the concept of asset and faucet. Remember that from the class? So that was a few years ago. But then after some time, you learn, but then you don't practice. And then came Centonomy 101. I kept postponing just like everybody else. But one day I just woke up and I'm like, what if one day I just get tired of working? I just want to wake up one day and there'll be money in my account. I'll be able to go on holiday with my friend as we always do. I want to do what I want to do without really struggling to work. And so that was the turning point when I said, no longer postponing Centonomy 101, I'm going to sign up. But then the other thing that also motivated me is some of these things that we've already said about how our upbringing has affected how we live, how we organize our money. I feel like I'm very organized. Sometimes I plan to the core, but sometimes some things slip through the cracks. So biggest takeaway, there have been many, and many of us have said them. Fear setting. Sarah, it was taken by Sheila. I remember because she's my namesake. The course was given by Sheila. So I think that was one of those classes that I took and I thought, wow, what is it that really prevents us from doing what we really need to do? And so we really need to get out there and do what we really need to do and live in abundance. And of course, the keywords that we are usually told in the class, what is wealth, ability to live the life that you want now and in the future. I've added the now because I also want to, I think in Centonomy we are not told that this, don't do this. We are told budget for it, right? And budgeting is, Waithaka says, taking control. Says budgeting is taking control of your money. So it's about taking control. And so those are some of the things that I have learned. And I think the other key takeaway, in addition to all that was for me thinking about the kind of investments that we do without really knowing what we're investing in. I was just telling my group that I have a CDS account. I didn't even know the name of the investor because that was a long time ago. And I was just being told, had you sold those Safaricom shares that time, you'd have made millions. You see, now I just got the dividend that was very little money. I'm like, what is this? Anyway, now we know. And I think one of the key takeaways is also, I think this part of my financial plan, knowing where your investments are, what kind of money they're giving you, and also planning in the short term, in the medium term, and in the long term. So thank you very much again to everyone. It was really a pleasure seeing you all in class, and hoping that in the next 1 year, 2 years, we'll be better persons.